wear lots of hats. But I want to talk to you about Black News Tonight before we get into all those other hats, because I kind of want to know how you got your start, or want people to know how you got your start in journalism and TV and that sort of thing.
Yeah, you know, I sort of stumbled into it. My first job was, you know, after I finished all my school stuff, was I was a professor, but I always wanted to write. When I was in grad school, I used to do music criticism. I was a music critic. I used to rap albums and stuff for different magazines. And then after a while, I said, you know, I got more to say than just about the hip hop stuff and just about music. So when I finished my degrees, I started a column for a magazine called Pop Matters, and that turned me into like writing. I was like, yo, I like writing for an audience, and that's all I want to do. I wasn't even thinking about TV. I probably used to clown people who did TV a little bit, like, you know what I mean? They trying to be all in the videos, you know, and so I wasn't even thinking about that. Then CNN called me one day, and they asked me to come and talk about a story that I had written about, and not much came of it. I didn't like, you know, I wasn't good at it. I didn't like kill it. It's not, you know, I just did left. And then I tried it again like 6 months later, and then I started to get into the rotation of the TV networks. The first big Fox News, actually. And so once I did Fox News and did the other stuff, Fox gave me a job, and I used to debate Bill O'Reilly every week. And then I did all the other shows too, but that was like the big one. After a while, I got fired from Fox News because of my politics, and because I was winning the debates. You know what I mean? What's the point of having me on if I'm a win, right? You know, that's
right? Yeah.
Do. So after that, I got a hosting job at Black Enterprise, hosting Our World with Black Enterprise, and that was the first hosting job, and I was really not good at it. Like at first, like hosting is hard. Like it looks easy. It is not easy. So I had to really struggle, but I got a coach. I worked. I practiced. Unfortunately, it wasn't live, and I started getting reps doing that, and then I started HuffPost, to host a HuffPost Live, and that was the first time where I was hosting live, working every day. And I was interviewing lots of celebrity guests. I had the opportunity to interview presidents there. I had the opportunity to interview, you know, people who we didn't know would be big stories, like Khalif Browder. I had the opportunity to do A-list celebrities, and some of my heroes. And that's when I grew as a host and learned how to do this thing. BET hired me to be the host of BET News, and I'm still the host of BET News. And I'm very grateful for my BET family for allowing me for trusting me to host news specials for them. And unfortunately, whenever a Black person dies, I do the funeral.
I see you, yeah.
You know, so I'm like the dead Negro correspondent for America. And
I like that title, though.
So I'm grateful for that too, you know. And then a Black News Channel came around. Oh, and one more thing, VH1, my VH1 family. You know, I started hosting the Basketball Wives reunion after I had a late night talk show on VH1 called VH1 Live that lasted a season and a half. And then after doing that, they transitioned me to other things, and so I host the Basketball Wives reunions, which are always fun. I do the shows now for Black Ink Crew as well, and do some other stuff for them. And so doing all of that got me ready to do Black News Tonight. You know, Black News Tonight, and I also host Al Jazeera, a show called Upfront on Al Jazeera, which is on break right now. In October. We'll be back on, and that allows me to do international news. And so Black News Tonight is perfect for me because I get to take all the things that I love and put them together. You know, on any given night, like last night, you know, I'm talking about Meek Mill's tweet. I'm talking about Donda, Kanye's new album. You know, a woman about a white white conservative about critical race theory and supposed to debate her. I'm reading stories about, you know, Black people who have been assaulted by the cops, trying to get them justice, you know. And so, and I interviewed Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis last night. And so, yeah, so it was dope, right? Like, I get to do all the things that I want to do. And that's what I give thanks for, man. So Black News Tonight is a chance to create a show that fits my personality and my interests. I named it, I designed it, and I'm the managing editor. So I get to pick the story. So if y'all mad about something, you could blame me. And if y'all like what's going on, you know, I get a little bit of credit along with my team that, you know, does a lot of hard work every single day.